Hey guys, this is Joy back again with another video, and today's video it's a lot to deal with, but I'm gonna get through it. But I guess I'm like super sensitive to this specific subject, but it's gonna be called getting discarded by the narcissist and how you feel afterwards. Wow, like this is really something that never really happened to me before, like in a relationship, but I guess again I could kind of relate to this. I guess growing up, you know, I kind of did feel like, I felt like my parents loved me, but I don't think it was in a way that I needed it to be. But it's okay, because God is really all that I need at the end of the day. And as you get older, you learn how to be your own mom and your own dad. But you know, I never really felt like I had that emotional support from my mom nor my dad. You know, I felt like I had everything that a child needs. You know, I was never hungry, never needed clothes, always had a roof over my head. I was good, you know, but it was just, I never really felt like my parents really knew me for who I really was or appreciated me. I never really felt like I was seen, heard, and paid attention to. But anyway, not to go on about that, but the reason why I'm saying that is because getting discarded by the narcissist kind of takes you back to your childhood. And I just wanted to kind of go over how you would feel after you're discarded from the narcissist. For me personally, I was very confused. I didn't really know what happened. I knew that what I was experiencing wasn't normal. The human emotions, but I knew that the person that I was dealing with wasn't normal. Like, that's not how a normal relationship is supposed to work. Like, if there's an issue in the relationship, I feel like, yeah, you're supposed to talk about it, like your feelings and what went wrong, and if there's something that we could do better, or if not, then we can move on, we say our piece. But with the narcissist, as you guys know, there's no closure, there's no sense of, you know, like, okay, it's still, I'm sorry about that, I think it kind of paused for a minute. You're still wondering, like, oh, well, what did I do wrong, or could I have done something better? Was it me? And you know, that's exactly what they want. They want you to like be miserable without them until they return, because they always come back, you know, and it's not for a good reason. So I don't want you guys to be thinking like, oh, he's gonna come back and he's gonna be a changed person. No. Especially if the narcissist is like an older person, like they're not going to change. That is a personality mental disorder, so that's who they are to the core. And the only way that they can possibly change is if they have a midlife crisis, and they decide like, okay, like I don't want to be a jerk anymore, I want to treat people nicely, maybe, but don't count on that. I'm just being honest with you guys. So yeah, I was confused, I was hurt, I thought it was my fault with both narcissists. But the first guy, I don't know, like the last time that I heard from him, I just felt like it was just, the last time that I hung out with him, I felt like he was putting me down. All along he was doing that, but I didn't pay attention because it goes back to my childhood, like my needs weren't met. So as long as I had somebody there with me listening to me, I felt like, okay, I was okay. But he was abusing me, you know, and that's not okay. But yeah, and I thought that it was my fault. I was like, well, maybe I could have did this better, I could have did that better, you know. But no, that wasn't the case. He was just being a jerk, you know, and taking advantage. And yeah, I felt used and I felt abused, and these are some of the feelings and emotions that you guys are going to feel, and don't feel bad about it. I mean, this is a very traumatic experience. Yeah, like, be happy that you're able to feel, because narcissists can't feel. They don't feel anything except for fear and anger and hate. You know, they don't feel happiness, they don't feel love and feel joy or anything like that. And that's why they envy you too. I mean, they pretend like they like you and they pretend that they love you, but really they envy you because you're a human being, you're normal. Like, you can feel, you can love, you can have empathy, you have compassion. They don't have any of that stuff. That's why they act the way they do, you know. And then now, so the reason why they will discard you even if you didn't do anything wrong, because I know that I didn't do anything wrong with both narcissists, but the second narcissist, I felt like he just well, I knew he discarded me because I guess I wasn't giving him the attention and the affection like how I was. But I felt like he was talking about his ex-girlfriend too much, and I was just like, I'm not gonna sit here and put up with that because I deserve better, you know what I mean? And even like with the the first guy, he would always be talking about like, oh yeah, I talked to a lot of girls, or I met this other person, and like comparing me to this other person. And then he would like call me names and put me down. This is like so embarrassing telling you guys, but I had to be honest about everything. But the first guy was when I was a lot younger, so I had no idea like what was happening, you know. But the second guy, luckily, I was more mature and I experienced it, and I was able to like kind of cut it off early, which is good. But yeah, it was really a traumatic experience. Empathy to people that have gone through this. But yeah, the reason why they will discard you is because they want more control over you. Because let's say you're with the narcissist for like 2 or 3 months, and out of nowhere they discard you. They know that you're not going to leave like right away, or that you're going to be done with them like how they're pretending to be done with you. Like they know that you're going to be thinking about them, wondering what's happening, maybe trying to contact them. They know that. So that's why they discard you, because for one, they're messing around with someone else anyways. But they want to get more control over the relationship and more control over you by discarding you and thinking like, hey, if I abandon her, if I discard her, she'll want to get attached to me, and then I can do anything that I want to do with her now. I got her, you know? That's how they think. So they'll discard you even if you didn't do anything wrong. They just want to do it to get more control over you in the relationship. And then another reason is because they know, let's say like you found that they was cheating on you, and they was already messing with someone anyway. They probably like moved in with that person. It makes them feel good to like discard you and like never talk to you again, or like ignore you, or give you the silent treatment. Like that makes them feel alive. Like that's how sick they are, you know. So just know that. And then another reason why they will discard you is because you caught on to like who they really are. You caught on to like their lies, or you caught on to like their superficialness, you know, because they're not real people, you guys. You got to understand, these narcissists, they're not real. Everything that you see is a facade. It's fake. It's not real. Like they don't have real friends. Like they're not. It's just mind-boggling. Or did I say that right? It's just like, it just messes with your mind, honestly, you guys. Like it's just really, really crazy. Like, so you're not like believing their lies. Like you see like what they're saying and what they're doing is not adding up, and you're questioning them. Like, because they want to be with someone. Because let's say you either leave or they discard you, they want to find somebody that's an easy target. Somebody that's going to be willing to believe their lies, willing to put up with their abuse, willing to be that scapegoat and believe everything that they're saying about their ex, you know. Because the second guy, I think he really did love his ex-girlfriend because he had a kid with her. But I feel like he changed after, I guess, she left him. And she started seeing this other guy, and I think that changed him for the worse. Like he became this different person, and yeah, he just changed. And I felt bad because I was like, I could tell he really did love her, because he talked about her all the time, you know. And my mind, I mean, at first I had empathy. I was like, okay, like you just got out of a relationship and you're trying to heal. I'm here to help you, but I'm not here to like hear about her all day, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think the final time when I guess he seen that I wasn't like trying to hear that, so I don't know, I just kind of like wasn't really feeling it, and I kind of had like this little attitude, and he was like trying to offer me food because he could see the shift, you know. And that's when slowly but surely he kind of like stopped texting me, stopped talking to me, and that's kind of like the ghosting. So I'll make a video about that as well. I guess discarding and ghosting is kind of like hand in hand, but I'll make a separate video about that. But yeah, so you caught onto their lies. You weren't giving them the attention that they craved anymore, because you seen like, okay, this person's not being honest with me. They're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing. They are not authentic like how I thought they was. They are not this decent person that you know, that cares about humanity and mankind, like how they presented it to be in the beginning, you know. And then, like I said, a lot of times they go after people or new victims that are easier targets. So, yeah, just know that you will be feeling all of these emotions, like you're confused, like you know you didn't do anything wrong, you know that you are a good person, you know that you wanted to be with this person, you maybe even loved them, but they discarded you just for selfish reasons, immaturity, you know, being a narcissist. And it's not your fault. I want you guys to know that's not your fault. You unfortunately got entangled with this monster and they took advantage, but luckily you're out of it, or you are soon to be out of it. And don't contact them, because if you do, if you watch my other video of what happens if you go back, you will see what will happen, and you don't want that. And yeah, please don't go back. Because they will contact you. And if you guys have any other questions about narcissists, about the discard, no contacts, or anything, leave it in the comment box below. I'll make a video about it. If you want to start your coaching session, email me at livenarcfree9, and I'll have the prices available for you guys. Like I said, the sale is over, but I'll probably have another one shortly. But guys, don't be scared to get a coaching session, because I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm here to help you heal, here to be that listening ear, because trust me, it's tough talking to like the average person about narcissists. Like, they'll think you're crazy, they'll think that you can't move on, or they'll think that you're the problem, and you're not. You know, you're a victim of this abuse, you know. And we're all healing together. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and give it a thumbs up, you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.